Hey there, this is Jeffrey, and thank you for clicking on my YouTube video. I got another Tahm Kench game for you guys. When I was recording, I had a high-pitched screech sound the whole time, apparently, so I'm going to add some rain sounds in the background. I'm not sure if you guys like not having in-game audio, but I have been kind of just taking it out of all my videos just so I could have the space to talk over them. I'm not sure if you guys want to have the in-game sounds or if you'd rather just hear my caramely voice. But feel free to tell me in the comments or let me know, reach out, message me. Yeah, this is my third video. I've been pretty much just uploading Tahm Kench content because that's what I've been playing a lot in SoloQ. I've been having a lot of success with it, and I feel like I just want to upload videos that are fun for me. And whenever I look at a video, or after I've played a game and I've said, yeah, I really kicked ass that game, or there's a lot of cool moments that game, that's what kind of makes me want to upload it. And I want to talk, I have this feeling that I want to share knowledge. I want to tell people, I don't know, things that will help them succeed in the game. And I feel like every time I do that, I always end up talking about in-game strategy, like, oh, you know, whenever the support roams, make sure you're in a position to W onto the AD, you know, that kind of stuff. But I think something that we don't talk about enough is, like, emotional control. Like, I don't even know what to call it. But yeah, like, emotional control, like, when you're getting frustrated in a game, or whenever you've played 2 or 3 games and you've lost all of them. Like, I feel like whenever I was grinding, you know, a couple years ago, I was able to get almost a challenger, but not quite. But I was playing a lot of League, and so my skills were kind of going way up. But I was definitely involving a lot of my life in it. I feel like people don't talk about, if you're going to be grinding this game, you know, playing 3 or 4 games a day, one of the most important things you can do is control your emotions and your expectations. And I feel like sometimes people just let their, I don't know, their emotions get a hold of them, and they end up just flaming people so much. They end up, like, I don't know, being really toxic on voice comms, and they end up giving up, and they don't realize that there is an actual correlation. There's a connection between how they're playing in-game and how they're playing out-of-game. And I was actually playing Valorant with one of my friend groups, and I remember saying something, I think I was getting frustrated, and I was getting kind of tired and irritable, and I ended up saying something like, oh, you couldn't have even won that even if you had a better gun than them, you know, because we were on, like, a save round. And one of my friends who's really, I don't know, he has a lot of humility. He has, you know, he's one of those people that, you know, stays positive almost all the time, and you just really can look up to that. He was like, yeah, he probably could have. Or, you know, said something like, yeah, maybe, you don't know. And I was just like, man, I really let my emotions get to me there. I really, I don't know. It's just, you can instantly tell when you're starting to doubt yourself. And so, anyways, like I was saying, whenever you get into this headspace of, I'm going to play a shitload of games and I'm going to try to be the best I can be, and you really get performance focused, it's really important to maintain an emotional neutral. And that's what I always tell myself. It was kind of like my little system. And it's really easy whenever you're playing these games and grinding to start to get frustrated. It's probably comparable to exercise and working out. Like, oh man, I've been working out, you know, 4 times a week for the last 3 weeks. How come I haven't, like, lost any weight? I've only lost, like, 1 pound. I think it's the exact same thing. It's like you want to get results, and so you feel like there's, like, this time sink on you. And I feel like I'm almost starting to feel that way about YouTube. Like, I've always kind of wanted to have a YouTube channel. And I've always put these unrealistic expectations on myself. Like, oh, if you don't get 100 views, I mean, come on now. There's people out there that have one video on their channel with 1,000 views. And I'm like, man, how come I'm not getting any of that? I feel like I'm a good player. I feel like I've got good things to say. Where's my slice of the cake? But, like I said in the beginning, I think that going about this with an emotional neutral, you know, keeping yourself calm and saying, you know what, I'm just going to focus on the now and try to get where I need to be, is the right way to do it. And part of that also was whenever I was saying in the beginning, I said, I just want to upload videos that I feel like I enjoyed playing that game. I think that also ties into like what champions you play. I think another thing people get upset about is like, oh man, I lost that game, or oh, there's nothing I could have done. How many times have you seen a top laner or an AD say, oh, I didn't even get to play the game, there's nothing I could do there? Well, they might even be right, but that's actually kind of just part of the game. And so if you just start picking the champions you want to play, trying to have the best impact or least negative impact you possibly can, oh my god, look at that Zed, your play will improve. You'll find yourself enjoying the game more. And so hopefully I'm going to be able to kind of let you guys know how this is working out for me. Like, am I enjoying the game? Am I uploading the way that I want to? Am I getting clips that I want to? Am I making the right decisions in game? Am I ranking up? These are all things that I'm going to want to be testing myself over the next couple of maybe months. I'm not really sure. That's kind of how it works, right? Like, you don't really know how long you're going to be playing the game. You don't know how long you're going to be uploading videos, but I feel like this is definitely something that I want to keep doing. And hopefully it's something that you guys start to enjoy as well. You know, I guess other ideas for the channel, I really want to, you know, talk about the hot topics, the big, you know, developmental psychology, the kind of how do you make yourself better, how do you think better, how do you play better, how do you live better, that kind of stuff. And I want everyone to be able to get something from it. And honestly, I kind of want to get something from it myself. I feel like whenever you're talking out loud, it allows you to just have this space of, you know, what am I saying? Is this right? Is this correct? And you know, I'm probably going to listen to this, you know, recording 3 or 4 times and just really start to understand where I'm at mentally. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you got any insight from this, you know, do all the likey, subscribey stuff. But most importantly, I feel like I want you guys to comment. If you guys had anything that was cool from this, or if you know, want to see something in the future, just let me know. And I really appreciate you guys checking it out. All right, bye.